NBA for Monday, November 7th. We're going to go and take a look at the Pistons versus the Clippers. Now, we have the Clippers as they took on the Spurs just this past weekend. The Clippers won straight up. Tonight, though, I'm going to grab the points with the Pistons. I like how they match up with Los Angeles. Even without Reggie Jackson, still, they're playing really good defense. So the Clippers are playing great defense as well. However, both teams have been pretty efficient on the air. I expect the tempo actually in this game to be pretty fast paced. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Stan Van Gundy and his team in this matchup to hang in there, to cover the 8.5. I don't know if they can beat Los Angeles, but the last two times they played, they've lost by a combined 7 points. So look for Detroit to really come in and play a good ball game and give Los Angeles all they want. But I kind of like the makeup of this Clippers team. It's going to be interesting to see how they develop throughout the year. This might be the best team they've ever had. I mean, they look pretty good so far, this early in the season. The Pistons on the year, they're averaging 100.5 points per game while allowing just 93 points per game. And that 93 points, that ranks them second in the league just behind the Los Angeles Clippers. So some interesting defensive statistics. And then I'll talk about the totals later in my total segment. Yet oddsmakers have come out with a pretty, I'd say, hefty total considering how well these two have played defense. So we're going to take a close look at that on the total segment. So be sure to check that out. Let's talk about the Clippers, and we'll quick recap, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about a couple other things real quick. Clippers on the year, they're averaging 102.7 points per game, allowing just 90.7 points per game. Again, that ranks them first in the league, and I think they're kind of rolling. They had one bad game versus OKC, and that happens to every team. It's just you have an off night. But then they bounced back from that, played a great game in San Antonio. And all respect to the Clippers, I like them this year, but I think they caught San Antonio in a really good spot. That's why I backed the Clippers, because they were traveling back from Utah, San Antonio going to Utah, getting their revenge, and then coming back and having to take on a Los Angeles team that just got done beating Memphis. So I thought San Antonio was in a tough spot there. So the Clippers are a good team, but I think they're just giving away too much tonight, that 8.5. So I just want to talk about real quick, the record so far this year. We're doing okay. We dropped one yesterday, but we won 3 in a row prior to that on our side, so we're finally starting to gain some ground. We just had such a bad first week. Our totals were fine, 27 and 25, so I expect that to improve by the end of the month. So I just wanted to mention that as I end this segment. And be sure to check out our total segment, and I wish you luck on your picks today.